Hello everyone and welcome to Sharp-Dressed Gaming, and today we're back with Sharp-Dressed VGC, Pokemon VGC 2K15. Now today we have a new team featuring Executor using the Sun from Charizard and also setting up Trick Room. Now this team doesn't really look like a Trick Room team. I mean, it kind of does with Aggron, sort of Crocodile, and sort of Goodra, and Executor. And then Charizard can be made to be in Trick Room and it works very well. Raichu is not part of this Trick Room at all. He's there for Fake Out. He's there to outspeed Kangaskhan and Fake it out. So, that is that team. And there are a few little hidden gems on this team. Aggron's not one of them, by the way. Aggron is not very, from what I've seen, not very good. He also does he does essentially what Crocodile does, except he has Steel-type moves. So, I don't know how long he's going to stay around. But we're starting at 1545 today. Hopefully we can get some Trick Room set up, and some Sun. I just looked at it, and we have only males. So hopefully there's not an attracting female from my opponent. Not that you ever really see attract unless people are just trying to be mean. But we'll see. We'll end up seeing. We got a 1572 rated player from New York, United States with a Melodic Swampert, Salamence, Tyranitar, Clefable, and Landorus. Now, Crocodile can't come here. It can, but it can't at the same time because there's competitive Melodic. There's also a Clefable. And then Swampert. So he doesn't really want to come. I could easily bring Charizard and Raichu, so I'm going to do that. Charizard, Raichu. And then Executor looks amazing here. And I think Goodra, excuse me, Goodra is our other one, because Goodra is kind of our Landorus counter, because it has Ice Beam, which can one-shot Landorus, and I believe we can take an attack. I still have yet to test that. I should have tested it, but I actually just grabbed Goodra from my PC that we used in a rain team a long time ago, and he didn't end up working in the rain team. I think I ended up switching it out for Kingdra, but we'll see if Goodra can do better here under Trick Room, which I believe it can. I believe it can. Oh, I should write out my Pokemon's or my opponent's team. Melodic, Swampert, which T-Tower we're gonna have to worry about the Sand, Salamence, Clefable, and Landorus. I think that's the first time I remembered the entire team right away after not writing it down. So let's see what my opponent leads with. Swampert, Tyranitar. So, as long as this isn't a Mega Tyranitar, which I don't think it is, I'm assuming Salamence is Mega, I can set up the Sun and be good. So Tyranitar's... I was about to say excuse me, but you guys didn't hear it. Tyranitar is going to Rock Slide. I'm just going to Fake Out Tyranitar and Mega Evolve Solar Beam the Swampert. I clicked Charizard for some reason. Charizard cannot Solar Beam itself. Now, I don't think Swampert's going to have a Rock-type move. If it does, we should live it, because this Charizard is built to live Rock Slides from Adamant Landorus. And Swampert, I think, doesn't have as much attack as Landorus. Tyranitar does Protect. So that's fine. That's fine. I could see Earth Power from the Swampert, except Charizard outspeeds the Swampert. This is a slow-ass Swampert, but it should be dead. Times 4 Solar Beam should kill it dead, which it does. So Swampert falls. So got one of the big threats out of the way. I mean, Swampert wasn't really a huge threat, but then Landorus comes in and gets the Intimidate off onto both Raichu and Charizard. Now, Charizard needs to leave instantly. I'm going to Encore the Tyranitar, though. Actually, because we can live, I'm going to Flamethrower the Landorus. Because Encore, actually, if Landorus is choiced, I don't think Encore will go first. And he's going to Rock Slide, and he has a chance to flinch. So this could be bad, but I'm going to try it. I want to use Encore on the Tyranitar. Ooh, we do go first. Is this Assault Vest Landorus? Might be. Landorus goes for that Rock Slide. It does connect with both Pokemon. Ooh, that's probably Choice Band Landorus then. Because Charizard should live that. And Tyranitar is stuck in to Protect. Now there's these Pokemon out, so I could bring in Executor pretty easily here. And I will. I'm going to bring in Executor. Executor. And then Raichu can stay out here for now and go for Hidden Power Ice on the Landorus, and Executor can Leech Seed the... Or I could Trick Room. What's his other Pokemon? Sounds Clefable, Andrew's Melodic. I'm going to set up Trick Room. Although this Tyranitar is pretty slow, all it can do is Protect right now. So that's exactly why I don't care. I'm going to Hidden Power Ice's Landorus. See how much this does. It is not Assault Vest. It's Focus Sash, right? Yeah, because it was a crit. Huh. How did he knock out my Charizard then? Raichu avoids the Rock Slide. Executor is going to take this. Yeah, boy. And we set up Trick Room. Which isn't necessarily the best thing, because now Raichu's super slow. So I'm going to switch in Goodra here, and Executor is going to get a Leech Seed up on the Tyranitar. Because I'm not worried about this Landorus, we can easily just take it out at some point. Tyranitar actually withdraws, so I get a Leech Seed on whatever's coming in here. And it is Salamence. So he didn't actually bring anything but the Swampert that could have dealt with Crocodile. So I could have brought Crocodile, but whatever. Goodra comes in, so we can easily just Draco Meteor this Salamence whenever we want to. Or we can just Ice Beam it. I think Ice Beam will take it out too. And he's actually going to Earthquake with the Landorus. We'll see if Goodra can take Earthquake now. It can take one. That's about it. And Executor is going to get some Leech Seed. Now, him saving that Tyranitar wasn't a terrible idea, because now his Tyranitar can just come in and set up the sand again. So I'm going to Ice Beam the Salamence, and I'm just going to Giga Drain the Landorus. I will just Giga Drain said Landorus. And one of these two should be falling. I mean, Salamence could Protect here, obviously. Which it probably will, and then I could see Landorus switching out for Tyranitar, or Salamence switching out for Tyranitar. I think one of them's going to switch for Tyranitar is what I'm trying to say. Nope, Salamence just stays in her Mega Evolves. Let's hope Goodra can do the dirty with Ice Beam, unless, of course, it protects. It does protect. So, Landorus will be falling here, but not Salamence. And we'll get 1 HP from that. Yep. And then we'll get some Leech Seed recovery from the Salamence as well. And Goodra's Ice Beam is not going to do anything. The sun does go away here, but sand is going to be up now. And Tyranitar is here. Now, I think Raichu outspeeds Salamence, so if Trick Room does end up ending pretty soon, I don't think it ends this turn. But I think it ends fairly soon. Hold your breath. It does not. Alright. So I can just Ice Beam the Mence now. Actually, I could Draco Meteor it. Make sure I kill it. Ice Beam should do it, though, so I'll Ice Beam. And I'm going to Leech Seed the Tyranitar. I am, in fact, going to Leech Seed the Tyranitar. It's probably going to crunch me, though. Ugh, that could be bad. That could be extra bad. But I should get up to Leech Seed first. I think my Executor is slower. So then, Goodra and Raichu should be able to do the deeds to Tyranitar. Yep, Executor gets up Leech Seed. Oh, my throat. Ooh, Tyranitar is really slow. It's going to Ice Punch Goodra. That might kill me. Ooh, that does kill me. That's not good. That's not good. Because now Oh, I thought we were going to eat that. Because my Executor is very specially defensive. Salamence gets buffeted. Oh, Raichu, you have no HP left. You have 0 HP left. So this is bad. I think we just lost now. Because that Tyranitar was able to underspeed Goodra. Is my Goodra quiet? I don't think it is. I think I left it as modest like an idiot. So I'm going to fake out Tyranitar. He didn't protect at all, knowing that he can just kill me unless Draco misses. Flamethrower. That's going to end up killing me. No! Raichu dies. So, pretty close one there. Pretty close one. My Executor is max special defense, so it can live a heat wave from Heatran. But we weren't at full health, so makes sense. Hyper Voice knocked us out. God, my throat is just terrible today. I actually already threw away one recording because of my throat being bad and the commentary is absolutely terrible, but yes, I want to continue battling. We'll get one more battle in here. Came close with that one, but what can you do? What can you do? What could I have done? Goodra, what did Goodra take a hit from? It took an Earthquake, that's why. If I would have taken care of Landorus sooner, I'd probably still wouldn't have taken an Ice Punch from a Tyranitar. But, whatever. We have 1453 rated player from Japan. So hopefully you can take this one. With a Regigigas and a Registeel. This is the first time I've seen both those. Regigigas. Registeel. Both weak to normal, so fighting. So very strange to see both of them on the same team. Rotom Heat, a Sableye, I guess, covers for that fighting weakness with being immune to it. Garchomp and Chestnut. So, what do we see here? We said fighting weakness already, which are only Pokemon. Well, we have two fighting type Pokemon with fighting type moves. One you haven't seen yet. There's also that Rotom Heat we have to worry about. I think Goodra, Crocodile, Charizard, and Raichu. I don't think Executor needs to come to this battle. A lot of very slow Pokemon in my opponent's team as well, so I think we can easily just lead Charizard, Raichu, Crocodile, and then Goodra. That sounds good to me, boys. Goodra will have to watch out for Garchomp because it is faster and it can Dragon Claw. I'm assuming it has Dragon Claw. Outrage you rarely see in VGC because you can't choose who you get to attack with Outrage, but it's a very devastating attack as well. So I'm going to lead Charizard, Raichu, of course. And we see Regigigas and the other thing, Chestnut. Alright, so I'm not going to attack the Chestnut with Raichu. I'm actually just going to protect Charizard and fake out the Regigigas. Charizard protects, so I don't think either one of them protected, because Charizard should be the slowest. Yeah, neither one of them protected. We'll fake out on Regigigas. And Chestnut tries to Leech Seed Charizard. Alright, so that's one turn of Regigigas being on the field. We do have to count those. I'm just going to Mega Evolve. I'm going to use a special move on Regigigas. I'm also going to Thunderbolt the Regigigas. We're taking out this Regigigas, let me tell you. I do not want to give it a chance to set up. Let's see what Regigigas does. Because if it protects, then our turn will be for not Chestnut. It doesn't protect, so Thunderbolt hitting Regigigas. And there's the special move, Focus Blast, misses. Ooh. We do take that. Unfortunately, our speed does go down because of it. And Crush, what's Crush Grip? I've never seen that move. What is it and what does it do? I do paralyze it. What is Crush Grip? I need to look this up. While I'm also doing other things. So he Rock Tombed. So I can bring in Krook. And I'm going to Hidden Power Ice the Chestnut. Alright, Crush Grip. I've never even heard of that move. Crush. It must be like a Regigigas only move. Crush Grip Pokemon. Crush Grip varies between 1 and 121. What? Is a signature move of Regigigas and was The base power of Crush move varies between 1 and 121. The more HP the opponent has, the more damage this move will do. Its damage is calculated by the following formula. Base power equals 1 plus 120 times opponent's current HP divided by opponent's maximum HP. What? And actually, Garchomp comes in. Did Garchomp take Hidden Power Ice? I wasn't watching. Yeah, it did. It ate it up. Alright, so Krookodile. Krookodile will go for the superpower onto Regigigas. And then Raichu is going to switch for Charizard. I'm assuming Garchomp is going to Earthquake. Actually, why would it Earthquake? It'll kill Regigigas. But I'm bringing in Charizard. He does have Outrage. Alright, well, Krookodile will take that. And the superpower will kill. Bop. Will kill the Regigigas. So Regigigas is down. I gotta catch back up after reading about Crush Grip. Garchomp, Chestnut, Regigigas. So he could have Rotom Heat, Sableye, and Registeel. And what is it? Chestnut comes back out. Chestnut does in fact come back out. I think we have to sack our Krook, as much as I don't want to. Actually, I think we should sack... I don't think we can sack anything. Krookodile is just so low hit points now. I'm going to Earthquake with Krook and Protect with Charizard. Charizard has to Protect. Spiky Shield from Chestnut. Perfect. Perfect. Garchomp goes for Outrage, and it goes into Charizard, so I'm going to get an Earthquake off. It probably won't kill because we're -1. But we'll see. Come on, Krook. Do the dirty. Yes! There, down goes Garchomp. That's exactly why you don't use Outrage, folks. He probably wanted to attack Krookodile. Actually, he probably wanted to attack Charizard, let's be honest. And in comes Registeel. Perfect. Perfect. So, Krook, you're actually going to switch out for Raichu. We don't need you. And Charizard's going to Flamethrower the shite out of this Chestnut. Hopefully. We already saw we're faster, I believe, so. In comes a Raichu. Charizard is faster. Flamethrower! I have Flamethrower here instead of Heat Wave because at first I forgot to put Heat Wave on it, and then as I was playing with it, I'm like, I like Flamethrower more. Iron Defense from the Registeel. You're gonna play this game, are you? Defense sharply rises, and the sunlight fades. Even better. Alright, so actually I can just fake out and switch into Krook. And then I can just switch into Krookodile. So Krookodile comes out. We get an Intimidate off on it. Oh, it's Clear Body, I forgot. I mean, not that it really mattered if I had gotten one off. Fake out, bop. So we stop Registeel for 1 turn. And its leftovers Registeel. Cool. So I can Encore him into Iron Defense, and then I'm going to Earthquake, killing my own Raichu. So now he can only Iron Defense for a few turns, and then Krookodile's going to hit him with an Earthquake. Does a nice amount still after an Iron Defense. Raichu's going to fall, and Registeel has to Iron Defense. Sorry, because I Encored it. I Encored it. So now he's stuck in the Iron Defense, and we can just hit him with Earthquake and Flamethrower, and it should end the Registeel. The Regigigas got really scary. When I saw how much it did with Crush Grip, I mean, it doesn't seem like a great move, but I guess when they're at full HP it does. So, I'm going to Flamethrower, and I'm going to Earthquake. And this should end Registeel. Even with this massive special defense, Flamethrower is going to take her. And down goes Registeel. So we do end up getting a win there. I mean, it was against a lower rated player, but I'll still take it because this is I'm never going to say this is a competitive team. I just really want to use Executor. I think it has the potential to be if I would use more conventional Pokemon with Executor. Like Executor, Charizard. Who else would I even use? Maybe an actual Lightning Raichu. I don't know. I don't know. Not at all the best way you could go with a Trick Room Sun team, but what can you do when they come for you? Anyway, guys, thank you so much for joining me. If you have any suggestions for the team, let me know in the comment section below. Otherwise, we'll see you next time. Bye!